today with another kind of bright look. This is going to be an electric blue to kind of a darker blue to a pinky kind of look, and I also use glitter. So to start, we're going to move through the face super fast. I'm going to be using a primer, the Porefessional Primer, just to fill in those pores and mattify. And here I am using a new shade of foundation. That's why it's in a tiny little jar. It's just a sample. It's Toasted Toffee. It's the Estee Lauder's Doublewear foundation. I'm usually cashew, but I've gotten a little darker, so I decided to try this one out. It's a little dark, as you can see, but we'll work with it. Here I'm just going in with the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Honey, and I decided that was not light enough, so I went in again with the MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NC25, just to brighten this up a little bit more since my foundation is super, super dark. So I'm just going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender, one of my favorite blending tools. And once I'm done with that, we're going to go on with one of my favorite powders to set my concealer, and that is the NARS powder in the shade Beige. It's just a bit lighter than my skin tone, so it works perfectly. Then we're going to go on and highlight the bridge of my nose with the Reserve Your Cabana Wet n Wild, and then set the rest of my face with just the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat powder. And then on to contouring already. We're going to use MAC's Blunt Blush. I decided I wanted to go with a darker contour tonight since I was going to a party, you know, so we had to darken it up a little bit. And I'm using my new favorite brush, the NARS Ita. I finally got it in my hands. And then I'm just going to bronze up the rest of my face with Tarte's Park Avenue Princess bronzer. Next, super quick, we're going to contour my nose. Look at that, super quick. And then we're going to move on to blush. And this is one of my most favorite blushes right now for the summer. It is from the BECCA brand, and this is called Wild Honey. It is just the most gorgeous blush and gives you just a sun-kissed glow. And of course, to add to the sun-kissed glow, we're going to go in with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. I love it. It's literally just like straight up gold. Huh. Then we're just going to fly through my eyebrows, sketch those out with my usual Folie eyeshadow from MAC. And look at that, just go. Sketch them out, girl. Then finally, we are going to move on to the main event, the eyes. Just going to prime them with the usual Urban Decay Original Primer, just to, you know, make sure there's no creases or anything. And then I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Electric Teal. This is just to make a nice bright blue base for the colors I'm going to put on very soon, once I get this blended out on my eyelid. Just, you know, dab this all over your lid. By the way, sorry if it's distracting that I'm talking also in the video. I couldn't decide whether I was going to do a voiceover or actually talk, so I kind of did both. And we're just going to go in here with Laguna Green. It's a shade from the Coastal Scents line. I just got this in a haul video. I'll link that down below. And I was so in love with it in the haul video. I was really excited and I couldn't contain myself. So, yeah, I had to get on that right away. And so I used it in this look and it was gorgeous. Next, we're going to use Iceberg. This is just also a Coastal Scents eyeshadow. It's just a really cool light blue, and it was just perfect for the inner corner. So we're just going to set that in there, and then we'll also just drag it there to the lower lash line, keeping it right there in the inner corner. Next, I'm going to go in with another Coastal Scents shade, and this is Brandeis Blue. It's just a nice blue. I'm just going to put this on the outer corner, outer third, just to deepen it up and give a little bit of definition to my eyes. So just set that in there, very nice. And then I'm going to use these two gorgeous MAC shades. One is called Tilt and the other is called Moon's Reflection. I'm just going to combine these and use these to blend out that harsh line of blue and just blend this into the crease a little bit and soften up that line. The key is blending. Blend. Now that I'm finally done blending, we're going to go on with another Coastal Scents color. This is Edgy Eggplant. I'm just going to place this just deep in the crease and right there on the outer corner of my eye. This is really going to amp up that depth and kind of smoke it out a little bit. I always have to do some kind of smoky eye, whether it's black, brown, neutral, blue, purple. I can't live without smokies. Smoky eyes, they're my favorite. So we're just going to dab that in there, blend it out, dab and blend, dab and blend. Blending is key. Again, you cannot stop with the blending. You just really can't. And then I'm just going to touch back up the main lid color there, going back in with Laguna Green. Because sometimes you lose that color as you're blending other colors. So I'm just going to re-pat that on there, make sure it's nice and defined. And I'm also going to do the same thing with that Iceberg color. Now to really brighten up that inner corner of my eye, I'm going to pat a little bit of just the white shade from the first Lorac Pro palette. I don't have the second Lorac palette, but I plan on getting that like tomorrow probably. Anyway, now going on, I'm going to be using this pink color. I believe it's just called Neon Bright Pink, and that's exactly what it is. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this just to blend out those edges, just to give a little tint of pink on the outside of that smokiness. So I'm just going to blend, 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 adding a little bit by little bit. I really don't want it to be too pink. And for one of the last steps here, I am showing you the Sourblast glitter, and then I spilled it all over me. It's an EyeKandy glitter. I got it in another haul of mine, and yeah, it's my first time using glitter, and it was really exciting. So here I'm just dabbing on some glitter glue. This is the Toofaced glue, Shadow Insurance, kind of just glitter glue, and it works really well. I use it for my pigments, and I love it. So here I'm just taking my finger and just dabbing lightly the glitter onto my lid. I'm not too great at this yet. This is my first go, so it took a couple tries. But yeah, I just kept adding it, and adding it, and adding it, a little bit by little bit by little bit. Here I'm moving on to the next eye. You know, it's better to use a smaller finger, so, you know, I started out with my pointer, and then I eventually went to my fourth, and then my pinky. I feel like that works best. I did see online today, actually, from Dulce Candy, if you know her. She's a big YouTuber. She just bought this kind of brush slash paddle, kind of like styrofoam brush. Kind of looks like a sponge tip applicator, but it was kind of pointed at an arrow from Makeup Forever. So I'm thinking I might grab one of those. Anyway, there's the look, the finish, not quite finished. There's the glitter though, kind of just shows you just a little bit of the dazzle. And since I'm using glitter, I'm going to be using a gel liner. And this is just the black liner from Essence. It's a really cheap brand, but their stuff is pretty good. I have not been disappointed. So I'm just going to go in with a little angled brush and slap on this gel liner. I also don't use gel liner that often, so again, it took me a little bit, but I got there. Just takes a little bit of time. I'm also going to bring that gel liner just a little bit down to the lower lash line, just about the outer fourth. And then I'm just going to go in with my favorite eyeliner, the NARS eyeliner in the shade Via Veneto. It's just their black eyeliner. Just do my waterline just to add to the intensity. And I'm also going to tight line on top. I know it looks really weird when I pull my eyelid back, but that's the only way I can do it. Then, of course, we're going to curl up our lashes, get those ready for some mascara. I'm going to go ahead and use this little sample size of their Real from Benefit. It is an amazing mascara, but you all know that. This has been like a thing forever, and I just am too cheap to go and buy the real thing. Now for the bottom lash line, we're just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing that we did on the top. I'm going to go in first with white and then follow that with Iceberg blue further in, and then go with Brandeis blue, and then end on the very outer corner with Edgy Eggplant. This is just going to do kind of a mirror effect from the top lid to the bottom lid and just follow that same kind of ombre effect. You know, just to smoke it out a little bit and just, you know, it looks cool. So, you know, gotta do it. And of course, just having that color down there is not smoky enough for me. So I'm going to go in with this thicker brush and just add a little bit more of that Edgy Eggplant across the outer half of my eye and just smoke it out even more. And this is totally optional. You know, I love the way it looks, so I went ahead and did it. And then moving on, I'm going to put on my favorite lashes. These are from the House of Lashes, Noir Fairy. Oh, just look at those. They make such a difference. I love them. So moving on, I'm just going to set my face with the Tarte's Smooth Operator Powder. Then moving on here, I am waving around this bottle of setting spray. This stuff is ridiculous. Seriously, this is Model on Bottles, just matte finish spray. It will keep your makeup on forever, I swear. Sometimes, I'm lazy at the end of the night and I don't wash my makeup off. I know, it happens, it's horrible, I know. And then when the morning comes, I'll wake up and my face is perfect. I could wear that makeup again the next day, like it just doesn't move. And notice I'm just waving at my face and keeping my eyes tightly shut. The directions do say wait 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, or else. And please listen to them, because my first time I did not, because I'm a rebel. And it stings your eyes like it's a pain that you have never, ever, ever, ever experienced. So close your eyes. Keep them closed. Trust me. You'll thank me when you do. So anyway, here is the finished eye look. So here's a close-up of it, of that gorgeous glitter mixed with the darker blues and then the outer edge of the pink. I am just loving this, and this is the first time I've really kind of gotten bold. I've done some fun colors in the past, but just with the glitter and everything, it just gives it an extra bang. So I love it. Now moving on to that hair. Man, I don't do my hair enough. But hey, this was gonna be a fun party, so I had to do it up. So always, you want to go and protect your hair. So I'm just using this 450 plus protecting spray. Brush that all through, and then we're gonna go ahead and curl it with this tapered curling wand. I love this. I love the large barrel going to the small barrel. So I'm just gonna part that in 2 sections, and we are off. Just kidding. Gotta brush that hair out again. And now we are off. Alright, we're finally on the home stretch here, and the last thing I gotta do is just pull out all those curls, fill up my head, scrunch those up, and just loosen those up. And then I'm just gonna put in some hairspray just to make sure the curls hold for the night. Because my hair is heavy, guys. It is heavy. That's why I never wear my hair up, like, ever. I try not to. Last but not least, we're going to add a little lipstick, and this is from the Milani Color Statement line. This is the shade Fruit Punch. It's just a really cute, springy pink color, just to, add a little color to the lips. I love it. And that is it. So here is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's just more of a bold look. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and check out my other videos. I have another bold look that I just did. I'll link that down in the info box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.